Watching your clients close on their home is a thrill like no other. Not only did you facilitate them and serve them well in the process, but it's also a win for you and your real estate career. Another feather in your cap, so to speak. Ultimately, your career in real estate depends on your ability to get your clients to the closing table. And a good realtor knows different types of clients call for different types of sales techniques. Hey guys, I'm Mark Lemmons, a broker and team leader here in San Antonio, Texas. I help teach other realtors and team leaders and brokers how to grow and scale their business using systems and processes to leverage their networks and sphere of influence to grow their real estate business. Let's jump into these real estate techniques. The puppy dog close is the first technique. This sales technique gets its name from those pet stores that allow customers to take a puppy home for a period of time before committing to purchase it. The freedom to come to a decision in a low-pressure environment, kind of a try-it-before-you-buy-it mentality, is very appealing to buyers. The option period in a residential real estate contract or a due diligence period in a commercial contract is similar to this. It helps buyers get over that apprehension. They can get their earnest money if they back out before the option period is over. So stressing the option period as a low-pressure time frame gives your clients the choice to back out without penalty is a great way to use the puppy dog close technique with your clients. Next is the list summary close. This is a technique that's perfect for those clients who need a reminder for why they're seeking out a particular home before they take the next step needed to move along in the process. Using this technique, you're going to reiterate all the benefits and features of the home before nudging them along in the process. Here's an example. The first home we saw had a spacious backyard you were looking for, those 4 bedrooms close to the top-rated schools, and was a 1-story with no carpet. Given the price and this area, this home is not going to be on the market for long. You give them a list and tell them the reasons that they gave you, and they'll often go. The assumption close is next. When buyers find a home that meets everything on their wish list, you can kind of assume the deal. And this should be verbalized in a way that you're assuming they're going to proceed. You're assuming that they're going to make a purchase. An assumption close might sound something like this. Since this home has everything you're looking for, are you guys ready to proceed forward with that offer? And that way you can get them to kind of think about it, that yes, it does meet everything, and I am ready to move forward because you assumed that they were. Next is the option close. This is closely related to the assumption close, but it's used to give your buyers an option when closing on the deal instead of leaving it open-ended to what they want to do to move forward. An example would be something like this. Shall we move forward with an offer tonight, or is tomorrow morning better for you? That way you give them some options. Both are moving forward, but they get to choose. Next is the you deserve it close. Buyers have a hard time pulling the trigger of getting into a home that meets their needs if it's at the top end of their budget, especially first-time homebuyers. You're going to need to remind them why they're looking to move out of their current living situation, apartment or wherever, their parents' house, who knows. But you want to remind them of how hard they've worked and that they do have this option to buy. Getting to their motivation to get them to understand what they've done to get themselves to this point is helpful. You might say something like this. After how hard you've worked to get to this point in your life, your growing family deserves to be in a home like this that's going to serve you well for years to come. Next is the obligation close. Known as the something for nothing closing, this technique works around the concept of the buyer feeling obligated, or rather than having a desire to move forward with the deal in return for a free add-on or extra feature that you're providing in the home buying process. The more you can be generous or patient with your client, the more they'll want to repay you with a closed deal. Whether that's a home warranty, some closing cost, or something, reward them with that. Next is the takeaway close. This closing technique can only be used if you're willing to take your services off the table. It's used for buyers who say they want A, B, and C in a home, and then when you find that home that fits that perfectly, they continue to tell you no. This is going to push your buyers to make the choice of being all in or walking away. Here's an example of how you would use it. When we first discussed what you were looking for a home, you made it clear that you wanted A, B, and C. We've seen a few homes now that have A, B, and C. And since you're reluctant to move forward, I'm not sure how I can be of further assistance to you in this process. Putting these techniques into practice will help you close more deals. It's important to know your clients well enough to understand their personality types, how they're going to respond, and how the tactics will affect them. Reading the room to figure out when to press in for that close, when to dial it back, and really to dig in to get their motivation will help you close more deals and help your sales soar. Really, it's just knowing your clients and having a relationship with them. In over 10 years of serving clients, I've had great success and a lot of stories where I've done it well and not so well. But you can learn from my mistakes and my experience. I'd love to help you in that process. I'd love to help you grow your sales career. We have a little group that we have a dream team. We have some weekly training. We have websites. We have a Facebook group. All that. So if you're interested in partnering with me, I'm passionate about helping other agents grow and scale their business. Always looking for a win-win. So benefits you, benefits me. And if you're interested in partnering, I'd love to talk. We have some courses that are available on our Facebook page as well. And thanks so much for listening. Would love to chat with you more if you are interested in that partnership. And we'll hope to catch you next time.